What's up, guys? Repel here, and we're bringing you guys battle number 132. Today we're up against opponent Dimitri. Now I got the Mega Gyarados, Mienshao, Donphan, Ferrothorn, Espeon, and Moltres. Dimitri, on the other hand, has the Blaziken, Luxray, Tyrantrum, Charizard, Greninja, and Sylveon. Let us get to it, shall we? Now, usually teams like this, they usually lead off with Greninja or Blaziken, or even Charizard. Turns out he does lead off with the Greninja. And honestly, the only thing that doesn't mind getting a hit by Greninja's plethora of attacks is my Gyarados. Turns out, off the bat, he's gonna go for a double team. While I just decided to go for a Scald, try to land a burn, but of course, I don't quite. Now he's just gonna go for his own water attack. It's gonna do quite a lot since it is Greninja, but keep in mind, guys, I am a bulky Gyarados. And I'm actually doing a little bit more. And I did get a crit. But he's switching out, he doesn't want to get burned, so off he goes, and he's just gonna scare me away with a Luxray. And now I'm just gonna go for another Scald on his switch. Hopefully I can get a burn on the Luxray, right? But no, even three Scalds I can't get a burn. I'm gonna do a very obvious switch into Donphan. And actually, my opponent is gonna do a double switch here, expecting that I switched into Donphan. And it's hilarious because now it is confirmed this Charizard is in fact Y. Honestly, Charizard Y is probably the only thing that can really harm Donphan, simply because Charizard Y can learn Solar Beam. But then I thought, you know what, I do have Sturdy, so I could live one Solar Beam. Turns out this is a mixed Charizard Y. So naturally, he's in the air, my Stone Edge misses. Fine, but I know he's coming down, he has to come down eventually. It's not going to do too much, and of course, I miss my Stone Edge again. So I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. If he wants to kill me, then just kill me, so be it. He does go for a Heat Wave, and it nearly takes me out, but not quite. And my third Stone Edge does miss. So I'm like, okay, no. I'd rather just save my Donphan, simply because my Donphan does have the priority Ice Shard. So I figure let's go into Gyarados. And he will actually go for Dragon Tail, so this is why he's actually a mixed Charizard Y. Because he has that Dragon Tail, and Dragon Tail is such a useful move because, like I said, I don't want my Donphan to die, so I'm going to switch back out. But I actually don't mind switching into Gyarados, simply because my Gyarados has Intimidate. And so he's just gonna get intimidated twice by now. Yes, it's a little bit annoying that he keeps using Dragon Tail, but that's okay. So now he switches into my Ferrothorn with his Dragon Tail. And I do not want to get one shot by a fire attack. The Heat Wave is coming, it's so obvious. So, Gyarados again. Now he's at -3 attack. Just absolutely no way that his physical attacks are going to do too much, and not to mention his Heat Waves aren't doing that much either. But he is very persistent in staying in. I mean, I guess he should be, since I have revealed that my Gyarados is more of like a bulky Gyarados and no Scald. And naturally, he will live quite a few Scalds. Again, he's going to go for another Fly, fine by me. But I did drop his attack 3 frickin' times, and honestly, he's not going to appreciate a Scald. It's not going to one-shot him, but it's going to be nice 2-hit KO. From this range, it's going to be an obvious, very obvious 2-hit KO. So I'm just going to go in for another Scald, but turns out he lives with like one frickin' HP, and he does go for that Dragon Tail. So this Charizard has prolonged this battle quite far enough with his mere speck of HP. Thankfully, my Espeon does outspeed his Charizard, and I'm able to just land that Psychic. But man, mixed Charizards with Dragon Tails are so freaking annoying. Now here comes the Greninja, and like I mentioned, I don't want to get hit by a Dark move, right? So I'm gonna go into Mienshao to eat up a Dark move. However, he actually just went straight for his Surf. I'm thinking, god damn it, I probably could have lived one Surf coming from Greninja with my Espeon. But that's okay, because honestly, I don't want to take another Surf. Another Surf will definitely kill me, so I'll have to go back into Ferrothorn. And I'm kind of glad I I finally got to bring out my Ferrothorn in front of this Greninja now, because now I can just start setting up. Even if he has Hidden Power Fire, it's not going to do too much like Ferrothorn, because Ferrothorn is really bulky actually. And so he's switching out because he can't do shit, and he's going to go into Tyrantrum. I'm thinking, he might carry the Fire Fang, but even so, actually, a Fire Fang won't kill my Ferrothorn. But that is okay. I actually did just go for a Power Whip because I wanted that Greninja to die, but you know, it does a lot to Tyrantrum too. And now he does go for the Earthquake, so it turns out he doesn't have Fire Fang. It actually does a, you know, okay amount, I suppose, but yeah, still not enough. So one layer of Stealth Rock finally set up in mid-game, but that's just okay. And whatever he's gonna do, here comes the Dragon Claw, but like I said, if Earthquake's not gonna do too much, neither will Dragon Claw. And what is sweet is he does get hurt by Iron Barbs, and I will just finish him off with that Gyro Ball. So Tyrantrum going down, and I just set up a layer of rocks. Pretty sweet. And Ferrothorn is still sitting at a very comfortable situation. Now here comes the Sylveon, and not really sure what this Sylveon can really do either. Turns out he does just go straight for the Dazzling Gleam, and it's not gonna do too much. I set up my rocks already, so I'm just going for the Gyro Ball. And it's gonna be a nice 2-hit KO. 2-hit KO is like the nickname of this battle. I've just been 2-hit KOing everything. Can't 1-hit KO, can't 3-hit KO, but just 2-hit KO. So I really thought he might actually switch out here now and actually just bring out the Blaziken, simply because I did go for a Gyro Ball. But yeah, he's not switching out, so I guess he just wants his Sylveon to die, right? There's just no way a Sylveon could live a second Gyro Ball. That's why I decided to go for Leech Seed. But hey, if my opponent decides to fodder off his Sylveon, then so be it. I shall allow him to. After I grab a little bit more HP. Honestly, I love Leech Seed with leftovers. It's such an awesome combination. Turns out, he had a change of heart. He wants to keep his Sylveon, so we already know who's going to bring out, yeah, the Blaziken. And I did not go for a Leech Seed. I actually thought, well, I was just going to kill the Sylveon, but oh well. Blaziken is out now, and like I said, I do not want to get hit by a fire attack because Ferrothorn is Steel type and Grass type. It's 4 times super weak. So expecting any fire move, physical fire move that is, I'm actually going to go into Blaziken. And we already know that we saw the Mega Charizard Y, so this is just a regular Blaziken. But honestly, we should not underestimate regular Blazikens, because Blazikens are still in the Uber tier. It's still ridiculously strong. So it fascinates me how like a starter like Blaziken can be so freaking strong thanks to that speed boost ability, and a legendary like Moltres is in such a low tier. Yet you still have people complaining they don't want to fight against legendaries, you know, but I don't get it. I honestly don't. I think Pokemon like Blaziken, Mega Kingscon, and then Lucario is so much stronger than most legendaries. But go figure, right? Luxray is coming out, but my opponent actually has decided to forfeit here. So, thank you, Dimitri. Awesome team, honestly. And I hope you guys like this quick and sweet battle. If you guys do, please leave that thumbs up. And also, comment, and if you guys haven't already, well, subscribe. It literally only takes 30 seconds to create that YouTube account so that you can stay tuned for more Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Thanks for watching, guys.